Yeah, I just remember just how tough they played us, the energy they played with, and then down the stretch I was just able to make a shot to win the game. But I just remember how fast of a pace how they play. They get up and down well. Uh, Guys are very active. They attack the boards, and just that they're a different team than we're usually seeing. We're used to the slower paced teams, and they're a team that likes to get up and down. So um, that's what I remember about that game.
They're quite a bit different team this year than they were last year too, just personnel-wise, right? I
Right.
mean, have you seen them at all on TV?
Yeah, I watched them the other night against Colorado. They played well, but I mean Colorado's a hard place to play. Yeah, and I mean their depth is tremendous this year. They have so many guards that can score, and then with Da back, that gives them another poised guard. He played well, so just their depth this year, and then they're just like you said, they're a different team, they're a better team, but they still do have the same principles. But I think we're well prepared.
Now you're they're first in the conference in scoring offense, and you're second best in scoring defense. That's what gives in that situation where a fast-paced offense goes against a team like yours that keeps the score down.
I mean, I think it's just something that coaches instilled. Coaches always harp, since I've been a sophomore, redshirt sophomore, coaches always talked about defense is, going to win you games. And so I think defense is just something we always as a team took pride in, and we do a very good job of that. So I think just, going into that game, they're going to do what they do, and we're going to do what we do. So we're going to play defense and defend all their actions well. And then at the same time, if we can do that and we can score the ball, I think we'll come out with a victory.
Justin, how important is it that Powers and Barons and Singer, those guys came off the bench for you the other day, and what do they have to give you guys going forward now to give you some options and some depth?
I think just coming in with confidence, like I talked about before. I mean, when those guys come in with confidence, ready to play and ready to, contribute in, a positive way, it's better for the team. We can go 8-9 deep instead of 5 and 6 and give guys rest, and they come in with great energy. I mean, Christian did a great job on the boards, and Sam was poised at the point. So, I mean, it just gives us extra room there for guys to rest and for there's not a drop off as much as those guys are coming in contributing, doing the same thing as myself and David and Richard. So, I mean, that's a great thing to have. That's what you call a team.
Tyrone, did you see anything in practice the last week or so from Christian that suggested he was ready to? I mean, he hadn't played hardly at all for a long time. All of a sudden, he was a factor for you guys.
Well, I could definitely see a change in like his just energy level. In practice, he's been playing really well. He's been active on the boards and scoring a little bit. So, and when guys go down and we're already short at the big, so we need somebody that can come in and help. And I think coaches, he's put several different guys in just to give him a look. And CB got in and he played well. So, I mean, we just hope he continues to keep coming in and then he's able to help us.
Justin was talking earlier about confidence and some of the reserves. How about yourself, Tyrone? Would you say you're a much more confident player as a sophomore than you were coming in last year when it's all new?
Yeah, I think I'm way more confident. Yeah, and I put in a lot of work, so I feel like I have the ability to be more confident in myself, and I've gone through ups and downs with my shot, as we all know, and when it's going good, then I pick up more confidence and I continue to shoot the ball. And but I think I have to continue to be confident in myself when I'm going through a down period and shots are not falling as much. To still be confident in my game, but also to try to do other things too to help the team.
When you look at your stats, you improved shooting dramatically since
Yeah.
last year, both 2-point shots and 3-point shots. I think you talked earlier this season about it, but what did you do to improve? How do you improve shooting in a simple act like that?
Repetition. I was in the gym form shooting and spot shooting, and just keep on shooting the ball so you go through the net and being consistent with my form, because a lot of times I have weird, my wrist goes this way, elbows out, and just trying to correct the little things to become better. And I feel like I've done that, and I'm continuing to work on my shot and keep my elbows in and all the things to help my form. And I feel like now my shot's starting to look better and it's starting to feel way better. Now it's not, I don't feel like when I shoot like, I hope it goes in. It's now I feel like, oh, that's money, like that's going in or something like that. So.
It seems a lot more fluid now. It seems smoother. Are you feeling that?
Yeah, definitely. It's come a long way, and I still got a long ways to go as far as just continue to shoot the ball more consistently. But I definitely feel like it's more fluid and it's starting to go down more, and you know that's just you know builds my confidence.
Justin, when you're running things out front, and there's like a different set of guys out there than you have at the start of the game, how does that impact you? And do you have to recognize that, like, say, Jeff Powers can help you if you give him the ball in certain places, but probably can't do these things,
Right.
you know, and same with Christian or anybody else. You have to sort of adjust how you deal with them.
Yeah, I mean, same thing with the starters. You just know where guys want the ball. You know, like a guy like Jordan, he likes catch and shoot. That's what he wants. And Jeff, same thing. Jeff is a great catch and shoot guy. And Christian, he's more of a guy who needs to be around the basket and get drop-offs and things like that. So, I mean, you're just always conscious of that regardless if, you know, the starters are in or the reserves are in or, you know, guys off the bench. So, I mean, just as a point guard, you always want to know where your teammates like the ball. Like, so Tyrone likes, you know, to push it on the fast break. He likes to get out and open. And Richard likes, you know, ISO on the post-up. So I know what different guys like. So it's just recognizing when to get those guys the ball. So, I mean, I think I'm conscious of that all the
Is it a
time.
confidence builder for the team to get that much from your bench and to know that, well, maybe we're a little deeper than we thought?
I think it's for the team. It's a big, like you said, a big confidence boost because now when those guys go in, they're not nervous anymore. They came in, contribute, they helped us get a big win, and now it's on to, you know, Oregon, which is a more better team. So I mean, I think they're just gonna come in with the same confidence, and I mean, if we can have the same contribution off the bench, I mean, that just builds chemistry down the stretch, and you know that's what makes teams in March. So we always talked about we want to peak in January, February, and take that in the NCAA tournament. So I mean, Stanford was a great start, so we can just keep pushing.
And Justin, what improvements have you seen in Tyrone just in the time he's been here?
Just like I said, confidence, man. Like confidence can go a long way in basketball. Just, you know, the way he carries himself on the court. I mean, even if he misses a few shots, he's still gonna shoot the next one knowing it's going down. And then like he said, just his work ethic. He's always in the gym putting in shots and correcting his jump shot. And his like you said, his shot is a lot smoother. His follow through is consistent. And you know, when you shoot the same shot over and over and over, then you get good results. So I mean, his work ethic is paying off, and then that's why you see the numbers go up.
Justin, what's the difference in Richard this year than in the past? Is it simply a matter of him maturing and growing up as a guy, or because he seems like he doesn't you can sort of count on what you can get from him now?
I mean, we just talked about it the other day. It's funny because I was like, I mean, you should have been doing this a long time ago because we just was talking like.
Way to praise him.
Yeah, nah. I mean, because I always tell Richard like, you're the most athletic guy on the court all the time. Just get up and grab every rebound. We were just talking about when he was a freshman and sophomore, he wanted to score, and I kind of was playing around like Kevin Durant messed up your mind a little bit. But yeah, now he's just locked in. He knows what he needs to do, and then he's just boarding every ball, and that's what we need to do. I mean, he's #1 in the conference in rebounding, and I mean, that's what it should be. He's the most athletic guy on the court 10 out of 10 times we're playing. So he's, like you said, I think it's a mature thing. He's finally maturing and understand what he needs to do to help this team win. And his block work is excellent, too. I mean, he shoots that fadeaway and elevates and knocks down that shot. And he's active. He's playing with a lot of energy. So I think it's a thing between finally understanding what coach wants and what he needs to do for this team to be successful. And also himself, like I praise him for how much he's matured and what he's been through and just, you know, the ups and downs. And now he's finally just, you know, straightforward, all positive, and I'm happy for him.
And is the rebounding a point of pride for him, you think, now that he wants to lead the league in rebounding?
Yeah, he talks about it all the time. That's all he talks about is rebounding, man. So, I mean, rebound. I mean, he got mad at me at the Stanford game for trying to get a rebound. So, he just want to get every rebound, and I don't blame him. So, I mean, we need that.
For getting a rebound that he was trying to get.
Yeah, I knocked it out of his hand on accident, but he said he had it, but he just want to grab every rebound.
Anything else?
Yes. Don't rush me.
You already.
Jack. Tyrone, you said repetition. Give me a number, like you're talking in the summertime, working on.
Summertime, yeah.
Yeah. How many shots did you take? Did you record it or?
Well, probably like 300 makes. 300 makes.
300 makes.
Yeah, and you know that's a lot of shots. I usually do go through a routine. I form shoot, then I spot shoot from all the spots, mid-range and 3 all the way around and back. And then I do off the dribble pull-ups and stuff like that. And I definitely think that's helped. Before I wouldn't shoot a lot of pull-up jumpers, and I'm finally starting to get comfortable driving it and pulling up, and it's going down. So, I think I'm at an all-time high with my confidence in my shot, and like you said, like just continuing to get work in on my shot, and like right now before just getting up shots and stuff, me and Justin playing, that all helps.
And how long would it take to make 300 shots?
I'll be in the gym for like over an hour. So
Over an hour?
It's
yeah.
like 305 attempts probably.
Yeah, so it's no, there's a lot of attempts. Arms get tired.
And were you by yourself or were you working with somebody?
Working with friends back home, yeah.
Is
So
that just
I also play basketball, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What gym would you use?
Sometimes I'll use my old high school or the rec, like just wherever we could get in at. There's a guy that plays overseas who's from Bakersfield named Shiloh, and he has a gym out there, and he gives us a key and go get shots up and stuff like that. So.